This SUV is much like a handphone. Most of the systems are powered by one single Qualcomm Snapdragon chip. This is a SUV. It is from Leapmotor China. It's called the C10. It is a C Plus segment, fully electric SUV with rear-wheel drive, and it's going to come into Malaysia very, very soon. Access to this car is slightly different. You can either use your phone app or you can use this NFC card, and all you got to do is tap it on the wing mirror like this. The front is reminiscent of many such cars from China. It's got this kind of like fish kind of front, but at least it's nice and neat. So what I see here are LED DRLs and also a projector LED for the lamps. Down here is an active grille that is meant to allow air into the battery cooling system, and it opens and closes according to necessity. It's totally automatic. When I first saw this vehicle on the internet, the pictures made me think this was a C segment vehicle. But now if you put it together with other vehicles, you'll actually see the size. This is actually a C plus, almost D segment SUV. It's got a length of 4739 mm, a width of 1900 mm, a height of 1680 mm, and a wheelbase of 2825 mm, which is big. And to give you an idea of the size, these are 20-inch tires. That's why the car looks quite proportionate. At the front, you get McPherson struts, huge ventilated discs with 4-pot calipers, 20-inch wheels of course, and at the back, you get another set of smaller ventilated discs, a single-pot caliper, same size wheels, and a multi-link arrangement. So this car has got 4-wheel independent suspension. And by the way, drive is to the rear. So this is one of the few SUVs that still feature rear-wheel drive. This is the charging port, and as you can see, it supports both AC and DC. It also supports V2L, so you can have your barbecue party in your garden or go camping. We don't have the charging rates at the moment or the battery size because it's being homologated, but we know from overseas websites the driving range is around 420 kilometers. The rear part looks pretty neat, very well proportioned, and you notice the tail end is a bit further out to give it more space in the boot. You get the Leapmotor brand name here, and the door opening is here. So we get a reasonably sized boot. I've been told the boot area is about 430 liters, but if you need more space, the rear seats are 60-40 split, and it's very easy to put them down. Inside here, there's a little compartment for your charger cable. This is a tire repair kit, a safety vest, and inside here, there's another little cubby hole to put small stuff, and there is another charging cable here. The seats are something very unique. We've been told that this is Tex material and it's supposed to be very comfortable. So I've just sat inside the car, and yes, the seats are really soft and comfortable. There's a voice command, and you invoke it by saying, "Hi Leapmotor,
Please continue.
open driver's window."
Okay, window at driver's side opened.
There you go, so easy. Inside, the dashboard is quite simple. I see here soft touch, a little bit of a panel here, and then it's also soft touch at the bottom. For the center console, it is hard plastic. So very simple, and you see here a driver's instrument panel that's 10.25 inch, and for infotainment is 14.6 full color touch screen. The steering is quite small sized, about 13 inches, and is a bit flat at the top and more flat at the bottom. That's to help you clear your knees. It is adjustable for both reach and rake. And here's another interesting thing. The buttons here look like the Tesla. So there is a lock button, and this is a 360 camera. And over here there is a button for voice command, and this button here at the bottom is for you to look at your driving information. Signal stop is in the normal place, including the headlamps, and this is the gear lever. See, R, N and D, and park button is here. So the drive lever is on the right like a Mercedes. Down here you have a phone charger, and this is where you put your NFC card, the card reader that actually enables everything in the system. The C10 has ambient lights and it can be controlled through the center screen. You just scroll down to the settings and go to interior of car, and you can actually change the color. The C10 has level 2 ADAS system, and it's got quite a lot of stuff, including emergency lane keeping assist. And for active safety, you have forward collision warning, AEB, lane departure warning, and for assist level, you can have warning or lane keeping or both. Okay, at the back, there is plenty of space, because what they have done here is they've actually moved the rear seats more backward, which explains why there's only a 430-liter boot space, because they want to give you lots of leg room. So there is plenty of leg room. And of course, the same type of Urker Tex leather is at the back, and it's really nice and comfortable. You get your aircon vents and also Type-C and normal USB ports. Up there, you have a panoramic glass roof with an electric shutter. Alright, we are in the car and we're going to go for a very short drive, and I noticed there are 3 driving modes: Eco, Comfort and Sport, and it's all invoked through the screen. There's also a custom mode that allows you to mix and match what you want. I see here also 1 pedal mode, which is very good for city driving. I also noticed there's a creep mode. So does it mean there's a creep driving the car? Sometimes lah. But actually guys, what it means is to allow you to creep slowly. So very good for going to crowded places or in what you call heavy traffic, where you have to creep a little bit by little bit. Yeah. And there's also auto hold, which means when you lift off the accelerator, the car will stop and it won't move. So you hold it there indefinitely. And then you see a switch for electronic stability control, or ESC, and it can be switched off. Yay! Also there's hill descent control. And here's another feature that's new: comfortable stop. So it takes away the discomfort. If you have a driver that brakes very hard, then you go like that. This feature slows down the stopping to reduce the discomfort. So we will just go for a quick drive. The gear lever is on the right. Just push it down to D, and I think it's auto handbrake. Yeah, auto handbrake, and you move. So auto hold is on. So what happens if you stop the car? It will not move. I've taken my foot off the brake. Auto hold does that, and ESC is off. We are going slow, so it doesn't matter. And this comfortable stop. So I'm going to brake hard and see how it stops comfortably. So it slows down the stopping a little bit. Alright. Now you will hear a bit of noise here, and this is because there is a sound generator in the system for low speeds. I think it's up to 30 or 40 kilometers per hour. And this is to warn pedestrians that you are approaching. So I think that's a very good feature. Some people might find this irritating, but I think as a safety feature, it's good to have lah, because you are making some kind of noise so that the pedestrians know that you are around. Okay, so our test drive is about over. It's just a short, like 250-meter drive, and then we are back here. So Well, that's because the cars are not registered, so we can't go out of this area. Okay, reversing is quite easy. Just put into R and you reverse, and then you have your 360 camera activated. It will tell you from the top view what it is, so you can see the stuff there and the lines. Then this is the rear view. Okay guys, so that's our very quick take on the Leapmotor C10 SUV. We don't have the price and some other information such as the power figures, the battery size, and the actual range. What we told you is just the approximate, but you will know all this next month at the launch of this lovely vehicle. Thanks for watching, and till we meet again in our next video. Bye bye.